What's going on, world? It's your boy VO, the face, the bucket list. We back in the building for some round two, and we are about to get it popping, man. When it's you against the sports books, the bucket list got you back. I'm here with Jay Reese, the gambler, and Silly C with the numbers. What's going on, fellas?
Yo,
it's your boy, yeah.
Man, I was hoping to get y'all to do y'all shit at like the same time and see how that sounded. Like, what's going on? And then like, I say what's going on, and you say yo, let's go. And then he say it's your boy. You know what I'm saying? Like that. But
okay, you want to run it back? You want to run it back?
No, we ain't gonna run it back. That was live. But when it's you against the sports book, the bucket list got you back. I'm here with my boys, Jay Reese, the gambler, and Silly C with the numbers.
Yo, let's go!
It's your boy.
It's your boy. Yo. All right, that wasn't as smooth as I thought, but whatever. We off and running now, so let's get it popping, man. I don't even know what we're doing in the present, man, but let's try to figure out what the teams are doing in the future. Jay Reese got some future bets, man. He gonna look into his crystal ball. Let me know what it's saying, Jay Reese.
Man, okay, well, I just want to start by explaining these are some numbers that you can put down for the team to win the whole chip.
The whole thing?
It's for the whole thing. I got Brooklyn sitting at plus 110. I just want to let you guys know, back in March, around March Madness, I got Brooklyn at plus 300. All right. I got Utah plus 280. Phoenix plus 800. I have the Clippers and Philly both at plus 850. And I currently have the Milwaukee Bucks. Yeah, the Milwaukee Bucks sitting at plus 1600.
Man, they're the longest shot to win it.
I'm sorry, guys. It seems like I'm missing a couple teams on this list. They don't have Atlanta or Denver on this list at all. Like, they don't even have numbers up on these guys. Like, you can just forget about it. They're not going to even make it.
First of all, screw you for like even walking into that question like that. Like, you knew that beforehand. You could have told me that before we got online.
It wasn't a question. It was a bold statement.
Oh, well, I don't think it's over for either of those teams, man. If it's not over for Milwaukee, who's been dog walked out here, they put the dog walk in Milwaukee out there. And if it's not over for them, then it's not over for the Nuggets. We got the MVP of the league. Cody, what do you think about those futuristic bets, man? And where you think the safe money lies? Brooklyn, yeah, man. That's not really like a long shot. They're looking like the best team.
Yeah, if my long shot right now would be Utah, I put my other pick would be for them because they actually have a whole team in defense. And right now, Mitchell's hot again, and when he gets hot, that boy is speedster.
Yeah, man, Mitchell, man, he's been balling out, man, dropping incredible features, man. Do you know anything about the bets to come out of the Eastern or the Western Conference? Seems like the Western Conference is all locked up when I'm looking right now, but I got some Eastern Conference odds. Brooklyn's at negative 260, Philadelphia at plus 330. Bucks at plus 700 and Hawks at plus 2400. Do you see any value out there that's not named Brooklyn? Because you'd have to put down a lot of money to win any money with them. If you were to throw any money at anything, plus 330, you like that for 76ers or plus 700 for the Bucks?
Right now I'm seeing the Bucks is at plus 1600.
Yeah, what numbers are we talking about here, man?
Just getting out of the Eastern Conference winners.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
So
there's no value. There's no value there. Could you tell me what it'd be for Phoenix to come up out the West? Because that would actually be my long shot to win the whole thing. sitting at plus 800. So what's Phoenix to come about the West?
Plus 250.
I'm taking that all day long.
Yeah, man, they're looking dangerous against us. However, we don't know if those are repeatable performances, man. But that's the futuristic bets, man. I think we pretty much just came in here and smashed Jay Reeves' crystal ball off the table. So now that we done ruined everybody's future, let's go into the present day, and we got the upcoming games. What you got to say, Silly C?
So you know what's also interesting is Brooklyn opened up at plus 850 to win the championship. If you would have bet on them a while ago, they got Utah plus 2,500.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that would have been a good lick, man. But who really seen them all putting it together in jail? Just because they had a rough start last year, like they went through it, growing pains that didn't seem like this first team on our game slate is going through, which is the Brooklyn Nets taking that trip out to Milwaukee. I think they won their homestand by a point differential of about 60, and I don't know if they could keep that pace up. Jay Reeves, what is Vegas telling you about this game?
Speaking of 60, I got this sitting at a serious price of minus 460 for the Brooklyn Nets and plus 360 for the Milwaukee Bucks. And currently they have this game sitting at minus 3.5 for the Bucks. I'm gonna tell you like this, man. Unless you're trying to lose all your bucks, I would not be backing them at all. To be honest, man, the Milwaukee Bucks are looking worse than pathetic, man. This is a team that I couldn't trust. I'm gonna take the Nets with the points, and I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit on the money line just because I don't trust the Bucks. Even at home.
Yeah, see, I think the late great DMX once said, I trust everybody because I trust them to be who they are. And I think that statement applies perfectly to the Milwaukee Bucks because, I don't really trust them, but I do trust that they're going to be who they are, which is big time playoff failures. This one's going to hold heavy on the crown of Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's going to get passed up by Luka real soon as being the face of the league if he doesn't get some act right in the playoff, because at least when Luka's losing, he's losing with integrity. And Giannis isn't using no integrity. With that point line, I'm probably going to stay away from the Bucks. I'm going to stay away from this game just because I think the Bucks could win this game. But I'm just going to stay away, man, because I feel like this is a trap, like with the Hawks and the Knicks, where I'm just going to keep chasing it. Like, oh, they should win this game. It's the first game, home game.
Okay, pick one. Yeah. Pick one.
Yeah, I already picked one.
Who?
Cody, go ahead. I'm going to take
man, the 4-5 to your
I
head.
should stay away from it.
The 4-5 to your head. Who you got?
All right, man. I'm going to take the Bucks at home.
Okay.
Minus the points. I'm just going to go out the same way I did with the Knicks. Like, they should win this game. It's written up that way. So, I mean, since that's the way they wrote it, I'll read that story. Cody, what story are you reading?
Minus 3.5 right now for Brooklyn. And I'm seeing... Oh, no, minus 3.5 for Milwaukee. Sorry. Yeah, minus 3.5 for Milwaukee. With that being said, Milwaukee's going to be at home. Brooklyn still's way better than them. The only thing that they have going for them right now is the estimated return for Harden's June 13th. So that's in a few days. So that means he's out this next game, and he might be out the one after that too. These are the two games they need to take in Milwaukee to even have a chance. Otherwise, this is a sweep. If they lose one more game, it's over.
Yeah, man. Giannis, man, he's messing up everything, man. It's gonna be tough for him. Jay Reeves, what's the impact on Giannis' legacy if he loses to the Nets? How he's losing? Is it because he's losing, or is it how he's losing?
It's going to take a major blow to his legacy, man. It's almost going to be kind of hard to bounce back from, man. This man needs to start winning chips, man. He really, and I don't know if it's the coaching, I don't know if it's him or his bad free throw shooting. This man has lost me so much money just by missing so many free throws at the line.
He went 2 for 10, didn't he? That's 20%. That's pathetic.
He needs to really step it up. But Matt, let me ask you this question. Yeah. I got a props versus ops. Kevin Durant versus Giannis Antetokounmpo. Points only. I got them both. They both sitting at 32.5. What you think about that?
Well, I mean, shit. I figure I got to give an answer or you'll pull another imaginary 4-5 to my head. So leave that away. Put the finger pistols down and we'll just say, we'll all walk away from this like men. And I'm going to say Giannis. All right. Giannis needs to score more. He should score more. Like they like, at least if you're gonna lose, bro, like make them beat you when you dropping 42, 52. You know, like go out with some honor right now, man. He's going out bad on the battlefield, and I hope that don't continue. Cody, what do you think about that? Giannis is the ops. Giannis is the ops. Not like a drop right there. Giannis is the ops.
Right now they have Kevin Durant projected for 27 points and Giannis is projected for 28. I think Giannis is going to need all of that and way more. And I think, but Kevin Durant also needs a lot as well with Harden being out. He usually likes to take on a lot of the scoring role. So I'm going to have to go the other way, and I'm going to say Kevin Durant's the ops in this case.
And Jay Reeves, who do you think is the props and who do you think is the ops?
Giannis got me yawning out here, man, because that boy's play is real lackluster. I'm going with the easy money sniper. But to be honest, guys, because I'm spicy like that, I noticed if you combine both of them together in a parlay bet, that sits you sitting at plus 240. I'm taking both of them tomorrow.
Oh, that is extra spicy, man. But, man, that 3.5 line, man, it's just going to keep that trend going when we go into our second Thursday game. We got the LA Clippers visiting the Utah Jazz, and the spread is currently Utah minus 3.5 with their second home game, hosting the Clippers after winning by just 3 points in their last game. Jay Reese, what is Vegas saying?
They got this currently sitting at a series price of plus 176 for the Clippers and minus 210 for Utah. And like you said, the line's sitting at minus 3.5. I remember this other day the line was sitting at minus 3.5, and I happened to catch it at 3. And I'm happy that I did catch it at 3 because they only did win by 3, and it was a push. I was a day late, a dollar short on that bet for sure. With that being said, Utah plays some of their worst basketball and still beat these fools. But the Clippers play some pretty terrible basketball as well. With that being said, man, I'm going with Utah, and dare I say it, in a blowout?
Man, the argument normally rust versus rest. This argument is rust versus load management. Are the Clippers in trouble by resting their players? No chemistry going against a team that's clicking in on cylinders. Cody, what are the numbers saying?
Yeah, I'm seeing right now that it's minus 3.5 for Utah. And I think, like Jay Reese says, that this game could get out of hand. Unless Pandemic Pete steps up and actually, acts like plays basketball, they're in trouble. Kawhi is a beast, but he can't do it all himself, and they don't really have much other help. So I see a blowout here.
Excuse me, sorry.
Yeah, but I see a blowout here. Utah covers the spread.
Yeah, man, that should be a crazy game as far as where I'm gonna rely on that one, man. I think Utah will get it taken care of because they did play bad. I think Royce O'Neal went over in that game. Jiggling Joe had a rough shooting game, and by Yadovich, man, it was just a tough shooting game all around.
Mike Conley should be coming back.
Yeah, if they could tighten that up and then add in some efficient shooting by Donovan Mitchell, then it should be a easy win for the Utah Jazz. Jay Reese, you got a props or ops for us?
Yeah, man. I hate to just keep trashing this, man. I'm gonna call him by his name. Paul George versus Donovan Mitchell. Just on 3 points alone, they have Paul George sitting at 2.5, and Donovan Mitchell sitting at 3.5. Cody, let me lay that one up to you. What's the numbers you got on that?
I currently have Paul George sitting at about 2.8 and Donovan Mitchell sitting at 3. So they're almost both sitting at 3. I think Donovan Mitchell, if he gets hot, he's going to get way over that. I'd say he probably gets 6 or 7. And with that being said, I think he's definitely
spicy.
Yeah, man. Once Donovan Mitchell gets going, man, he just throwing them from downtown, man. I think he's definitely the more likely offender of getting streaky as opposed to Paul George. However, I think he's gonna hit him with one. I don't think that's gonna be the night tomorrow. Like I said, Rudy Gobert said he don't think either of them won it, man, and he knew they didn't, man. And Paul George was part of the two he was speaking about. Let's push it into the next game on the slate. I have the 76ers visiting ATL Shoddy. They're going down to Atlanta. Atlanta is plus 1.5 points. They're underdog in their own building. 76ers are minus 1.5 points. Silly C, what are the numbers saying?
Yeah, currently I have this game sitting at minus 1.5 for Philadelphia. I think Philly needs to win this game, but ATL's back in ATL, and I think if they can actually get Trey Young hot and get some of those other defenders off of him by setting some screens, some of those things, so he can get away from Simmons and Thibault, I think they have a chance. I'm actually going to pick Philadelphia to win and cover the spread, or Atlanta to win and cover the spread.
Yeah, I mean, that's only win by 2 points. It's pretty much a money line bet. They're both very similar on the money line, so it's a tough one to call, man. Atlanta's been bullying me for my money. I feel like I got to go see them every day at lunchtime, and they're just like, give it to me, sucker. and like they just get me, man. It's tough to bet against them, but I'm stubborn. I'm going to keep betting against the Philadelphia by minus 1.5. Jay Reeves, what is Vegas saying?
They currently got this sitting at a serious price of minus 230 for Philly and plus 190 for Atlanta, man. With that being said, man, I feel you, man. I feel like I keep getting punked for my money too, except for the other night when I actually got my money back. I was like, not today.
Not today. You're like, all you got to do, and sometimes with a bully, all you got to do is punch him in the mouth. Like being little Trey Young and his little funky ass hair, and I said, no, not today. Give me back my wallet.
Hey, with that being said, man, I think Cody has picked Atlanta like 3 games in a row, man. Like, listen, man, that run is over, Cody. It's over. I'm going with Philly here in another blowout.
Man, Philly better do it. If not, I'm gonna be walking around the streets of Atlanta like this, like you don't know who this ain't that, man. Let's go ahead and push it into the other game.
Hold on. I got that prosperous house for you. I got Joel Embiid going up against Trey Young, man. They got Joel Embiid sitting at 46.5 and Trey Young sitting at 40.5, man. And I'm expecting big things from Joel Embiid, so he is the props and Trey Young is the ops.
The ops, man. That Joel Embiid was interesting, man. Just because he is.
Oh, you got your looks of the day on?
Oh, what is this? Oh, what the fuck? He trying to combat my earlier change? Whatever, man. Well, go ahead. Take it over since you want to be Joe Cool. Come on. Look like Joe Camel out there. You put some cigarettes on unexpected teams.
So you said, was that points?
Points plus assists plus rebounds.
Okay. Well, currently I have Embiid sitting at 28 points. Yeah, 28 points and 3 assists. Then I have Trey Young sitting at 24 points and 9 assists.
With the rebounds.
5 rebounds for Trae Young and
Mhm.
13 for Embiid.
Jesus.
But with that being said, I feel like they're gonna need Trae Young, and with his bad performance the last game and me picking them, so he's obviously gonna play better. I'm gonna go ahead and say Trae Young's the props in this case and go against Reeves.
Okay.
All right, man. And as far as I feel like Trae Young's gonna bust Thibault and them one time, and I'm gonna say this will be this one time under the roar of the Atlanta crowd and the courtside Karens. He will show out, and he might be shushing some of his haters and go out. So I got Trae Young as the props and Embiid as the ops. Let's go into the next and last game on the slate, which is Denver Nuggets against the Phoenix Suns. This will be our first home games. Can we bounce back from 2 rough road games? Cody, can you take off your sunglasses and tell me what the numbers are? He's shining on them hoes.
Why you hating on that man's eyewear?
Because it's making me mad. It was making me mad. Oh yeah, at first it was funny. Now it's just making me mad.
Balling. So currently, I don't see that there's numbers out for this game yet.
Yeah, I don't have any numbers on this game either, but
I
Jay
do.
Reed said there was 4 games tonight, so maybe Vegas is talking about them.
Yeah, man. I currently have this sitting at a series price in Phoenix minus 4 hundos. That is a hefty number, my friends. And Denver sitting at plus 315. Now, if any time, this would be the time to jump on the Nuggets. We do not have the line for this game, so I want to play a little game of guess the number.
Man, number for this one, Nuggets at home, back out here. Peyton Manning gonna be there. Brandon Stokely gonna be there. Von Miller gonna be there. Lindsey Vonn gonna be there. The whole Mile High gonna be out, and we still ain't at full capacity. So it's not gonna be as ruckus as it is down there in the red state of Arizona. But I do believe it's going to be popping enough, and you'll see a big game from Jokic, who will be receiving his MVP trophy this night. I do expect a big game from CP3 too, because he did receive like 2 or 3 votes, and I feel like he'll probably be looking at him like, bitch. Like just hating. You know how you looking at somebody when you looking at them like hating on them, like, man. Cody, are you hating on the Nuggets in this game, and what do you think the number might be?
Man, I don't know. Right now, I'm thinking this game with the Nuggets at home, depending on how this game plays out, I think they're going to have to fight back, so that means it's going to be closer. I'm saying it'll probably be around that minus 3.5. I'm saying on the Nuggets side.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm definitely going and leaning that way. And just a little update. So the beginning of the third quarter, and Jokic got 20 points, 15 rebounds, and 6 assists.
Sheesh.
Ice in that man's veins, man.
I need him to drop that 30. I need him to drop that 30 piece, though.
That's that Serbian ice water running through that man's veins. Jay Reed, you asked me a question and I didn't answer it. I think the line's probably going to be at plus 1.5. It's probably going to be a push game for the Nuggets. And it might even be plus 1.5 the other way, but I'm going to go with just the number plus 1.5, see who it goes to. It's going to be a close rated game. The Nuggets are going to get a few points because of home game, but it's been some tough road trips, man, but that's the Nuggets against the Suns. And when it's you against the sportsbook, the bucket list has your back. Jay Reed, he was reading too fast. I mean, I don't think it was that you was reading too fast. Jokic actually has 20 minutes.
15
points,
6 rebounds, and 4 assists.
Yeah, so
that's still beast mode. I mean, he got
30, well, I mean, that's not 20 and 15. That's not 20 and 15, though. It's a little different. You guys hype
you got me excited for no reason.
That's just Cody, the numbers guy, going against his number. But when it's you against the sports book, the bucket list has your back.
Buckets.